What is up, guys? Black Boy in a Band, and got a real short video for you guys today. So, a little backstory. Back in the year 2008, I was in a real bad motorcycle crash. And in such, I ended up having to get metal screws in place in both of my wrists. I'll show a picture of it right here. The main issue with this is that it has really hindered my movement in my wrists. As you can see, I can only bend my wrists so far back, and it's really hard for me to do flat palm push-ups. That being said, it has also hindered some of my bass playing abilities. For the longest time, I used to slap bass like this. Now, the only issue with that was when I moved down to any string under the E string, it was very, very difficult for me to hit those other strings, as seen here. As you can see, very sloppy for hitting any of the three other strings. And my muting was normally having to use my whole entire left hand to mute all the other strings except for the one that I wanted to ring out. So what I decided to do, and what I realized that I needed to do, is to switch up my slap style technique. Now, what I initially would do would be to come in at a 90-degree angle from the string and hit down into the string and have my hand pop off like so. The only thing is, I have slightly big thumbs, or a slightly thick thumb, which therefore made it really hard to get the angle just right so that I would only hit one string. As you can see here, not to mention, it'd be really difficult for me to bounce my thumb off the string. I think this is called the bounce method. Not entirely sure. I started doing this because when I thought of slapping the bass, I literally would just slap the string. Come in, like I said, 90 degrees from it. But what I realize is it's probably best for me to do it more of the slap through method, which is when I come down, which is when take your hand or your thumb and you slap down from one string and you rest on the next string. Like this, like this. As you can see, just in that little demonstration right there, it's a lot more easier to control. Notes are a lot clearer, and I'm not hitting the other strings as much. Now, this is the issue right here, is that this is really difficult because of the metal screws in my wrist, only allowing me to have maybe about 65% range of motion within my wrist. But, as always, we need to keep practicing, and when you keep practicing, you can progress, which is what I am doing right now. I will show a video later on my progression, but if you watch my last video about my brand new practice method, I have exchanged the 20-minute book session for 20 minutes on this new slapping style, or slapping technique, I should say. Now, I just started this yesterday, so not a whole lot of improvement right away. But that is what this video is for. This video is to demonstrate there are many different ways to slap bass. You can do the bounce off method, which is what I used to do, bounce off. You can do the slap through method, which is where you slap through the strings. And there are many other different styles and ways to slap bass. Not only do you have to slap, but you also have to pop when you're on the bass. And what is popping? This. Now, luckily, my pop method has not changed or does not need to change. Now, what is popping and how does it affect slapping? Well, slapping the strings is only one half to the technique. Popping is how you get that nice staccato pop feel when you come to slap the bass. And it's the second half to the style for slapping bass. Now, it's very easy, and I really don't have to change my method up. Actually, it's a lot easier. So, with my old style, I come in, just slap like so, and I would just take either one of my three fingers, my four rest of my fingers, pointer, middle, ring, or pinky, but mostly either pointer or middle, and just rock my wrist up, hooking under the strings to pop it. Now, like I said, I would slap coming down and pop going up, all in one fluid motion. But, like I said, that method for me was very, very inefficient. This new method, when I slap through, it allows me to slap through and still just slightly rock my hand out to pop the string, like such. Anyways, I still need a lot more practice, as you guys can see. But like I said, this is the new slapping style. There are many, or slapping technique that I will be using. There are, like I said, a whole slew of ways how to slap. And I might do a video on all those different ways. But for now, this is what's new for me. The most important thing about this is that when you realize something isn't working to its best potential, it might just be easier to change how you go about doing things rather than to sit there and try to fight. I've been fighting this for so long, but it just seems like the easiest thing to do is for me to change styles. Now, I know this video is kind of like short and kind of not like my other videos, but the thing is, as we learn, we improve and we grow. And if you take anything away from this video, it's the fact that when you know something is difficult and the way you go about doing it is not improving, not getting easier, it might be time to take a step back and readjust and attack the problem from a different angle. That is what I'm saying to you guys right now. Is I had to attack this from a different angle. And I really hope that that is the message you guys take home from this video. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Black Boy in a Band. Remember, keep practicing. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, jot them down in the comment section below. I'll throw up some more videos that I think you guys might like. One that's my last video and just another video. Also, feel free to subscribe. I do put out new content every other Tuesday, or at least I try to in these crazy times. Also, go ahead and like this video. That helps me out. And, go ahead, share this video if you think it might help someone else out. Once again, guys, thanks for all you do. I'm Black Boy in the Band, and just remember, keep practicing.